Hi, my name is Paul Hartunian, and I'm here to talk about Craig Lordigyan. Craig has been my insurance agent for at least 10 years now, and I've got to say, he wasn't just my insurance agent, he's my insurance expert, and I'll explain that. I mentioned what I was doing with Craig, the type of insurance I had, and he said, let me just take a look at what you have, and let's see what we can do. He came back and showed me something entirely different. Didn't try to sell me. Never has tried to sell me. In fact, he just gives me the facts, and then he lets me sit on it for a while. And he'll call and he'll say, do you have any questions? Anything wasn't clear? That's the sales pitch that Craig gives you. I would look through whatever he gave me, and I would make a decision, and he would give his opinion, and we would go right ahead. And I remember there was one pretty significant problem that I have. And I called Craig about it, and he said, this shouldn't be happening. I had tried to solve it myself to try to save Craig a little time, wasted tons of my time. I called Craig and I said, this is the problem. Shouldn't be happening. Let me get back to you. It took a few days for him to get back to me. That's how bad the problem was. He would call me with updates. I'm working on it, I'm working on it, I'm working on it. He called me and said, we have the solution. It was time for me to move to another company because the rates have gone out of this world. Craig, what am I going to do? The deductible went up, the costs went up, it's going up to a cost prohibitive point. What do I do? Let me look into it. He came back with a plan that was just remarkable. It was reasonably priced. The deductible was reasonable. We switched right over, and I was happy as could be. And then I went on to Medicare, and I started reading the information about Medicare. If you're in that Medicare age range, have you read the information about Medicare? Have you tried to make a decision on what you should be doing with Medicare? What plans you should be buying? I'm a pretty smart guy, and I'm reading this, trying to figure out what to do. Craig, what do I do with Medicare? I'll put a plan together for you, we'll talk about it, and then you make the decision. He called me a day later. He said, here's what I think is best for you. He was right on. If I were to come up with one word for Craig and the work that he does, it's exceptional. You can't go wrong with Craig Lordigyan. Try him out. Push him. Test him. See what kind of service he gives you. Whether it's a health plan, whether it's a long-term care plan, whether it's Medicare, whatever you need. Talk to Craig. You'll be very happy.